are here to Thai Global Summit, and I think we have taken a very bold step in 2 years. We have taken a lead title sponsorship of a Thai Global Summit. As you know, this is the 7th edition of Thai Global Summit, and it's a very large event. Almost about 4,000 people are attending it, and there, as a young company like us, which is just a 2 years old company, when we are doing this, equally we are mindful of that. When Neeraj Bhai was saying that we are making sure that communities we are building all across tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 of India, class 1 cities of India, which is Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, and global capitals of India, which is Singapore, Dubai, London, New York, and all those cities. So when we are building community, we are mindful of that all the three, which is tier 2s, the class 1 cities of India, and the global capitals are taken care in our community. Then comes the technology, very detailed. Neeraj Bhai shared with you that we have enabled everything in the technology. So we have solved the problem of investors. We have solved the problems of startup founders. We have solved the problem of the ecosystem enablers. There are some syndicators who wanted to do that. We have, through technology, we have made it a very, very democratized thing. It's a purely a democratized. We have actually, by way of going to the tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, we have democratized it. And the second way we have democratized is by way of technology. Now, on a click of a mouse, everything in a click, you can get all information. Earlier, the networks was always keeping the information in a very confidentiality. We have made that open, that if you wanted to take an investment decision, you should be informed about that. You should be aware of that. And in that responsibility, we are making sure that whenever we are educating people, because lots and lots of organic thing is coming. When Neeraj Bhai was saying about Bilaspur, in Bilaspur I was there and there were 90 people. None of them ever attended any startup investing event. In Kota, when I was there, almost about 140, 160 people, none of them ever attended a startup investment event. Bhilwara, there were 40, 45 people, none of them attended. Erode, Salem, Vellore, these kind of cities. We are mindful of that we are now going to be informing about them as a new asset class. So we are educating that when you are onboarding this asset class, what are the things you need to take care. So we become very responsible. As a capital raising company, we should only be focusing on, if somebody other company would have been there, they must only be focusing on raising the capital and would have only be talking to people, those who are giving the checks. But we are not doing that. What we are doing, we are informing people that this is an asset class. Out of 90, maybe 9 people will invest. Maybe 15 people will invest today. Or maybe 20, 25, 30 people will invest next year or 6 months. So we are taking care of that also. And to compliance, where Neeraj Bhai wanted me to share with you, friends, we are a very compliant organization. We are very responsible towards that. To have that, investing was done in last 4-5 years by multiple ways, but we have chosen a path of totally compliant, which is, we have recently, got the approval for 2 funds. One fund is our SEBI regulated AIF category 1 angel fund, which is there. And another fund is from Gandhinagar Gift City. All of you must be knowing that there is a gift city, which is a special economy zone for financial services, which is there. And we have another fund which is there, which is mirroring it. So anybody sitting in London wanted to invest in an Indian startup, or sitting in Dubai wanted to invest in an Indian startup, we have a regulatory framework available. They need not to bother about anything. We are taking care of RBI, we are taking care of SEBI, we are taking care of everything. So by community, by way of technology, and by way of compliance, we are making sure that everything is done. And friends, in Telangana, we are quite excited. Yesterday, the kind of Mr. Saab was there, and the way he talked about it, and the way he hubs the entire success stories coming out, and the way you are building this great city of Hyderabad, I think we are mesmerized. I wanted to say, and I wanted to congratulate each one of you, because you come from the city, and this city is basically built because of you people. So I wanted to really congratulate you. The way Hyderabad is coming up is phenomenal. It's phenomenal, friends. I'm pretty sure that at the times, this is going to be the startup capital of India. And I want to really congratulate you also. I wanted to give you a wish also that that's very important that this city is doing. So friends, in next 5 years, we are going to be investing in 50 startups from Telangana. That's We Founder Circle wanted to take that kind of a stand, for this region. And we will be actively working right now. There are some startups from this region only. The commitment which we have is number one, there are 20 people from our team has come to Hyderabad for this event because we think that as a Hyderabad, it's an important city and we need to be here. Number one. Number two, 12 portfolio companies are 15 portfolio company have their exhibition here. And apart from that, 20 to 22 founders, which are from our portfolio, are also in this event. So practically speaking, almost about 30, 35 startup founders are with us, those who have come in the city and are exploring their business opportunities. Third, which is very important, friends, at this time also, we are evaluating startups from Hyderabad, from Telangana, and there may be an announcement before we leave Hyderabad that we may be giving a term sheet to some startup in Telangana. So that's the kind of things which we are going to be doing. In last 6 to 8 months, we have traveled more than 42 cities. 42 cities of India. We have covered Rajasthan in totality. We started with Udaipur, Jodhpur, Bhilwara, Kota, Jaipur. And then next month, we went to 9 cities of Tamil Nadu, which were Erode, Salem, Madurai, Vellore, and all those kind of cities, Coimbatore and other. And this year, with this month, we have completed 5 cities of central India, which was Raipur, Bilaspur, Indore, Bhopal, and Nagpur. These were so like that. And in Gujarat, entire Gujarat is being covered, and that's the way we are doing. Friends, the most important thing and most interesting thing which is coming up, nobody has ever gone to those cities because the entire concentration of the investor community or the people like us was only on 3 cities. They were just taking care of Bangalore, Bombay, and Delhi. They were not giving importance to any other city. We thought that no, it can't work. We need to give a due importance to these cities because these are, and Hyderabad, and these are important cities. But there is somebody sitting in Indore, there is somebody sitting in Bilaspur, there is somebody sitting in Kota who's equally capable and competent to invest in startup, and he has a great network. I tell you very frankly, when I was in Raipur, somebody has a great network in entire central India to distribute, and he is ready to write 1 crore rupees check also. So you think that if somebody like that, a very eminent person, an entrepreneur, come from Raipur, write a 1 crore rupee check to some startup and say, your entire central India distribution, I will take care of it. What kind of a magic it can bring. So we are going towards a startup nation. India is going to be the number 1 startup nation. Right now we are third in the position, but we are going to be the number 1. And that key to that number 1 comes from tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Whenever Velloor's or Kota's startup founder become a unicorn, or he will raise 5,000 crore, we will be happy. Or if somebody sitting in Kota, investor, invest in a startup and his startup become a unicorn, I think we will be happy. So, we are quite mindful of that India lives in Bharat and we have to attend to Bharat. 6 to 7 months we are on that. We will be taking care of each and every city. I can promise that we will be covering 100 cities of India. We'll be not missing any important center of India. There are almost about 642 or 47 districts of India. But out of that, we have chosen 100 plus, cities, major cities of India, where we will be traveling. And you are going to be seeing 60 more cities coming up in next to 6 to 8 months time or 9 months time. Because every month we are making sure that we touch 7 to 10 cities every month. That's what we are doing.